Hi guys, thank you for your likes, your comments, and your subscribes. Welcome in if you are a first time viewer. Welcome back if you are a returning viewer. Personal readings are open. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can find that information in the description box below. Let's pull some general messages. This is a blackout reading, all audio, no visual. So let's pull some cards to see what comes out in the energy. What message do you have for the collective at this time? Help me to articulate a clear and concise message in order for it to be received in the way that you want it to best be received. Help me to see what it is I need to see to get the message across as clear as possible. And help me to deliver any messages that you deem worthy in order to serve your highest good, for the highest good of humanity with harm to none. What message do you have for the collective at this time? What message do you have for the collective at this time? Okay. What message do you have for the collective at this time? What message do you have for the collective at this time? Okay. So, if you are in... Okay, so we have surrender, doubt, loneliness, and self-esteem at the bottom of the deck. Keep in mind that this is a general message, so every single message in this reading is not going to resonate for you. Take the messages that resonate and leave the rest behind. If you would like to receive a message that is specifically for you personally, feel free to book a personal reading with me. But this is just the energy of, it seems like you are having a little bit of doubt within your faith at this time, right? You're having a little bit of trouble trusting the things that you can't see, right? Because it almost feels as if you're in the waiting room for something where your confidence within yourself is being tested, right? You are feeling as if you are putting in so much effort, you're putting in so much work, you're doing taking all the right steps, you're following your intuition, you feel as if you are doing all of the right things, right? But it still seems as if you're in the dark, right? In the waiting room, waiting for the results to come out and be revealed to you, right? So it almost seems as if your faith is being tested at this time, not as in like, not in the sense of you being challenged, but more so in the sense of you being patient for things to show up in the manner in which you are expecting them to show up for you, right? So surrender says, I can release my need to control. I release the need to know all the answers. I know that I am never alone. So definitely, let's see. Let's clarify surrender. That's too many. Yeah. Okay, so you got the 9 of Swords and the 6 of Cups. So there's definitely a fear of letting something go. Not necessarily a fear, but there's definitely a sense of anxiety when it comes to releasing some sort of habit, some sort of belief, maybe some sort of values that you believe in. Clarify the 6 of Cups. What's the Ace of Pentacles? And the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So this is you surrendering to the idea of something that you are expecting to come in, right? You're expecting to receive something, right? You're putting forth the effort. You are working towards it, right? You're paying attention to whatever this is that you're working towards. You are working diligently to bring something to life, right? To create this new sense of opportunity when it comes to your sense of stability and security. However, there is a need to, or there is a sense of hesitation, or you're just like an extra sense of mindfulness and attentiveness when it comes to how you are recreating cycles that you have experienced in the past, right? So the Six of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles definitely speaks to you recreating, or you kind of surrendering to this habit of creating new cycles for the life that you desire to live, right? So you're definitely in a place of becoming more aware about your thought process. You're becoming more aware of the morals and the values that you carry within yourself, the morals and the values that you express outwardly, and trying to be more mindful about how you allow that sense of anxiety and fear to not overtake you, right? To not put you in a place of stagnancy when it comes to what it is that you're trying to create, right? So there's definitely a need to kind of surrender yourself to this idea of fear of recreating cycles, right? You don't have to fear recreating something in order to prevent it from happening, right? You just have to be mindful and intentional about how you're moving forward within creating these cycles. Clarify doubt. Clarify doubt. You have the Wheel of Fortune. And you have the Eight of Pentacles. So something is getting ready to come forward, and something is getting ready to be shown to you regarding the efforts that you have been putting into, right? You have been using your discernment. You have been making wise decisions, wise choices. You have been cutting out unnecessary habits. You've been putting forward more intentional actions towards these new cycles that you're creating, right? But this is definitely saying that you need to kind of release your fears regarding how this is going to show up in your life, regarding how these new cycles are going to present themselves to you when the time comes, right? When you're ready, right? Because again, in the beginning, I mentioned that if the energy feels as if you're in the waiting room, right? Kind of waiting for someone to come out with the final results. So it's not as if you are waiting in vain, right? It's not as if you're kind of sitting on your hands, doing nothing, waiting for things to present itself. You are actively in this waiting phase, right? You're not waiting with zero intention. You are waiting with a purpose. You are in this sense of actively creating new cycles, actively making the correct decisions that will help to lead you on the correct path in which you're being guided towards. But there's definitely the energy here of I don't want to say your faith is wavering, because it doesn't seem as if you are lacking faith in any way. It just seems as if you may from time to time experience this sense of doubt because you don't necessarily see the results within the change that your actions are creating. I hope that makes sense. Clarify loneliness. I know that I am never alone. Clarify loneliness. So this is the Page of Wands, and then the Queen of Swords came back out with the Empress card. Right, so this is definitely you getting to know yourself on a deeper level, right? You getting to know yourself within this place of solitude, right? So it doesn't feel as if you are lonely, but it does seem as if you are in this place of solitude where you are creating, you're discovering new parts of yourself. You are learning new things about yourself, right? You are learning how you attract new things within your life. You're learning how you have the ability to create within your life, right? Clarify this Queen of Swords. There's definitely a sense of energy of you kind of getting to know yourself on a deeper level, right? With the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So that's definitely the energy of discovery, right? So you could be discovering new hobbies, new habits, new it's definitely just the energy here of you exploring different parts of yourself, you getting to know yourself on a deeper level. Maybe you're learning new ways or different things that make you feel safe, different things that make you feel secure. You are walking away from things that leave you in a place of confusion, right? Things that don't give you a sense of clarity, right? So you're learning how to fall in love again with finding stability and security within yourself, finding that energy of self-confidence within yourself, within the things that you're trying to create, right? This is just going to be a quick message, so let's close this one out. We'll get one card for what we can learn, one card for new habits we can create, one card for the meditation and the focus of this message, and one card for ways we can innovate new cycles and habits regarding this message in our daily life. So one card for what we can learn, one card for what we can learn. You have service, one card for what we can create. One card for what we can create. One card for what we can meditate on. Yeah, and one card for what we can innovate. Okay. So service is for the card that came out for what we can learn. I feel good when I help others, right? With death at the bottom of the deck, I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So definitely what you can learn, right, is what purpose, right? What is your purpose on this earth, right? What type of legacy do you want to leave behind, right? You can learn what it is about yourself that makes you feel that ultimate sense of fulfillment, right? What part of service within you or what type of purpose that exists within you makes you feel fulfilled, right? What can you how can you contribute to your legacy by living out your dreams in your daily life? One card for what we can create. The card Peace came out. So I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy, right? So you can learn to create that sense of safety and security regarding whatever it is, that whatever type of legacy you're looking to leave, right? You can learn to create that sense of harmony. You can learn to create that sense of peace, right? That's just simply it. And what can you meditate on? Gratitude. You can learn to be grateful for where you are in this process, where you are in this journey, right? Be grateful for the space of creation, right? Because when the creation comes to life, you're no longer going to be in this slow and steady phase, right? Once the ball starts rolling, once things start moving, once things start changing, it's going to be difficult to I don't want to say it's going to be difficult to create, but definitely be grateful for where you are in this process, right? Don't be so um don't be so focused on the past that it puts you in this state of depression, right? And don't be so anxious to get to the future that it keeps you in this place of stagnancy out of fear of where you're moving forward to, right? So learn to be grateful, learn to be mindful, and meditate on all of the blessings that are occurring within your current reality. And one thing for what we can innovate is fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So definitely overcoming that sense of fear, overcoming that sense of hesitation, and overcoming that sense of unknowingness, right? Overcoming that sense of um, having anxiety when it comes to where you are looking to move forward to within the future, right? But that is the message that I have for you guys. I hope that it resonated. Bye.